Do you want to be more confident? In this video, I will talk about how to build confidence. My name is Tatiana, and I'm a life coach for women, and I want to help you thrive. Let's dive in. What is confidence? Think about a time when another woman walked into a meeting, into a party, and all attention was on her. The way she looked, the way she spoke, the way she presented herself, and the way she talked to a group, her overall demeanor. That's confidence. And confidence are skills, and you can learn those skills. Confidence is our belief in our own worth, in our own abilities, and our own skills. Confidence comes from multiple components, and today I will focus on 4. Number 1, it's how you look. Number 2, how you present yourself. Number 3, how you communicate. And number 4, how much you know. Let's go into detail into each of them. How you look, or your personal brand image. How you look matters. How you look is the image that you present into the world. Think about a well-known brand: Starbucks, Apple, BMW, Amazon. With the mention of these brand names, your mind automatically pulls up an association with it because it's the brand image that these companies have worked on for years. The same is for people, for our personal brand image. The way we dress, people make automatic associations about us. For example, if you're always wearing leggings, sweatshirts, hoodies, and sneakers, and your hair is in a bun, that's one image you present to other people. Or if you're wearing dresses and blazers and suits, that's a totally different image. And people learn to make associations based on your image. How you look is not about what brand you wear. It's about how well put together you are overall. To be more confident, you need to dress in a manner that will make you feel good about yourself. Because when we look good, we project different energy. We act and we behave differently. And when we as women like the way we look, we will naturally appear more confident. Of course, the environment matters. It's not about going in your best attire to the playground or running errands in a suit. Context matters. And people do react differently to you based on how you're dressed. You can do this mini experiment. Go to your coffee shop and one day be dressed in your sports active attire, and another day get dressed in a blazer, something nice. And you will see how differently you will be treated. And it's not because people are bad or people are judgmental, because certain associations with the clothes that people wear and the image that clothes project. To be more confident, start with how you look, find your personal style, and be proud of it. Number 2, how you present yourself. When you come to work, do you smile at people? Do you say hello? Or you try to squeeze in and notice to your desk, office, whichever job you have? What about your posture? Do you stand up straight and tall, or are you hunched over? Are you trying to hide behind other people and be unnoticed? What about meetings? Do you try to speak up, or would you be more content if nobody asked on you? All of these things are reflective of your confidence, and these are skills. So if you want to be more confident, you need to present yourself confidently. A lot of it has to do with your body language. You can start small. Notice your posture. Stand up straight and tall. You come into work, smile and say hello to people. When you are in meetings, try to speak up, try to raise your hand. And how you present yourself can also be directly related to how you look. Because if we as women are not really happy with how we look, it will be reflected in how we act, in how we behave, and in our desire to potentially be unnoticed, to hide. Ask yourself, why am I doing that? If that's what you do, am I hiding? And if so, why? Present yourself to be more confident, work on presenting yourself. How you talk. To be more confident, you need to learn communication skills. When you talk, do you use a lot of jargon? Do you use these words such as oh, These are fillers that give absolutely no substance and show more hesitation and uncertainty. When you speak, do you speak quietly in low voice, or do you speak in affirmative, strong language? Learning communication skills is very important. It's also key to our confidence. The better you talk, the more confident you're going to be. Communication skills are just like any skills that you can learn. This also includes things like when you have to have a presentation in front of a large group of people. Public speaking is very scary. It makes so many people nervous. And if you think about it, why is it scary? It's the uncertainty of it. And uncertainty gives us a bit more anxiety because we don't know what's to come. One of the keys to deal with it is to practice. So before the presentation, practice at home, practice in front of your mirror, practice recording on your phone so that you see how you appear and how you talk. How you will also see your body language. Communication skill is very crucial. It will actually directly, your ability to speak well and communicate clearly will have a direct impact on your career as well. But besides that, practice how you speak and you will improve yourself. The person who can express themselves really well is automatically perceived by others as confident because you know how to express yourself. I will link in the description some books, some resources that you can look into to learn and to be a better communicator. I remember the first time I spoke at a marketing conference. I had a 2-hour presentation. It was my first big, presentation on stage in front of many people whom I didn't know. I knew my material well, but the delivery is a whole different game. So I practiced. I practiced for hours. I probably ran through my presentation at least 10 times in front of a mirror. That's what I did. And it helped me to be more confident. So, which brings me to my next point, number 4, how much you know. Are you the subject matter expert? To be more confident, become a subject matter expert in your area of expertise, as it relates to your job, or outside of it. Put simply, the more you know, the more confident you are. And how do we learn more? Is by taking the time to read something new, to learn something new. A good habit is to learn something new every day. Invest in yourself. It can be something that will help your own skills at your job, or it can be a completely different subject, a subject that's of interest to you. That's how people become knowledgeable on so many different topics. If something, for me personally, if something interests me, something that I don't know, I will spend hours listening to it and reading about it. And I also like to learn two different perspectives cons and pros of each situation to really understand the matter and be able to talk to somebody else about it. So I am willing to put in the time and effort to acquire a certain level expertise on this subject so that I can confidently talk with other people. And I advise you the same thing. Take the time to learn. It will only improve your own confidence. Think about when we're early on in our careers, when we get our first job, we don't really have much skills, but many people are very eager to learn. And many times you're getting hired not necessarily for your skills, but for your desire to learn. And why is that? Because when you have the desire to learn, you are limitless. But when you don't, you're limited. If you want to be more confident, do those 4 things. Start with how you look, your personal brand image. Work on how you present yourself, your body language and general appearance, how you communicate, communication skills, and how much you know, your area of expertise. If you start working on all of those things little by little, one day at a time, you will become more confident over time. If you found this video helpful, please share with a friend and leave me feedback. I appreciate your comments. Thank you.